It has been more than a year since Pixonic released the last episode of War Robot Stories, and with a title like Afterlife, we thought that it was over. However, without warning, Pixonic just released episode number 6, which the entire community has been asking about for a long time. So, without further delay, let's jump right into a breakdown of the episode, as well as a bunch of Easter eggs you might have missed. So, we kick off this episode with that nice starry sky, and let's begin. Alright, we've got a sharpshooter drone flying through the sky, sort of like a spaceship, and this is a really similar start to the Star Wars movies, you know, with that starry sky and then a spaceship going around the center of attention. And let's see, there we go, War Robot Stories, formatted just like they do in Star Wars. This is just awesome to see the Pixonic creators getting nice and creative for these short stories. It really is awesome. It seems like we're in a hangar deck, and Pixonic in general hasn't done a lot with hangar decks lore-wise, but here it looks like they're really starting to give us a nice view of the inside. And of course here you've got Cossack with a Havoc, and then in the background it looks to be a Retro Revenant running a Devastator and maybe a few other weapons I can't really see. And let's pause right there. We have this like hologram of the sharpshooter drone that we saw earlier flying through the air. Maybe they're in the sharpshooter drone right now, or maybe sharpshooter drone is somewhere else. I don't know. But in the top left you can see it says running diagnostics, and there's just top right corner you can see we've got a bunch of these weird symbols, and it seems like they're scanning it, something like that. Not entirely sure, but I bet this will keep on going as we go further. And let's see, right there, okay, we've got a picture of Samuel Johansson, and if you don't remember, he was actually the guy, one of the main villains of the War Robots Pilots Halloween stories. So in case you haven't checked that out, I would highly recommend checking it out. It looks pretty cool, but this is a weird Easter egg in here because War Robot stories normally don't have like pilots or humans interacting with any of the robots. So this is maybe just a little Easter egg they threw in, or who knows, maybe it'll be part of a future episode. All right, it looks like we've got an SOS signal, and look at that Demeter right there, shaking back and forth. Let's play that one more time. Okay, that's funny right there. You can tell there's a little bit of stop motion animation from Pixonic. Again, very creative. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. So we've got a nice picture in the center of a corrupted Fafnir, of course, and then in the bottom left is a Nightingale. Bottom right just looks to be a planet, maybe Saturn, something like that. I don't really know. But the interesting thing is that at the top center of your screen it says like planet NTG7483WR. I'm guessing that the NTG stands for Nightingale, and of course the WR at the end stands for War Robots. I don't really know what the 7483 stands for, but the other thing that's sort of funny to see is there's a population of 156 million. That is a lot of Nightingalians, as it says species Nightingalians. That's just a lot of funny. Pixonic's really going all out with this, and that is so... Alright, flying across Dreadnought now, and boom, there we go. We've got a Reaver Bolt, and in case you're wondering, this was actually a special edition Bolt that Pixonic had planned to be released in one of the operations, except it got canceled, and it's never really been released. So it's kind of funny that they're putting it in here. Maybe, who knows, maybe they're foreshadowing that it will eventually turn to War Robots, in which case that thing looks absolutely awesome. Alright, we get to zoom out, and oh my goodness, wow. Let's just take a look at that right there. Look at how tiny the robots are compared to the giant drone. Normally it's the other way around, and the drones are the tiny little guys flying around next to the robots, but in this case it seems to be the other way around. And alright, looks like they're going onto a ledge of some sort, and let's take a look. Wow, that looks really cool, and right off the bat you can see that this is sort of like a modified version of Canyon, because we have, you can see on the left side and then also a few other times throughout the map, it looks like we have a few elements from Moon Map on here. I don't know. Yeah, let's replay that one more time. That was just a nice transition right there. Oh, I love that zooming out. They're like on the cliff. That would be so cool if we could get there in the game. Doesn't seem to be much happening. They're exploring the new place. And, ooh, what is this? Okay, just gonna pause that here for a second. So it looks like we have the center beacon from Canyon Map, and then we've got, of course, the Nightingale. And I love how he's on the helicopter pad. And that's just a funny little thing that they decided to put him there. Alright. Moving down. Oh my goodness, isn't that adorable right there? You can see there's a little baby Nightingale next to their two parents over there. That's actually kind of funny. Oh no, run away, run away. And that shot, I'm just gonna rewind a little bit. It's like right here, so you can see there's 2 baby nightingales running away and like 3 or 4 parents. That is so cute. I really want those baby nightingales to run. That is a lot of them right there. That is a lot of Fafnirs. And if you look on the right, you can see another one of those satellite dishes. Another like element that's from the moon map. Okay, this is so weird right here. Let me play that again. There's like a griffin running, like riding around on a go-kart. But we're back to here, and this is just like this right here. This is just like, you know, the if you've ever seen a lot of the Star Wars movies again, the eye drones are sort of like the TIE fighters, and they're chasing after the X-wing. This is just a lot of classic stuff, and that's gonna be it. Oh no! Oh wait, we've got one last thing. Of course, right before this video was about to wrap up, Pixonic was like, why don't we just throw in another alert signal? And they did, so I think Pixonic is really setting up for a part 7. So I think, yeah, that seems to be the end. They hear the SOS signal again, and I think that's going to just about wrap it up. I think this was actually a really good one, and I think Pixonic put a lot of work, time into it. There was certainly a lot of stuff that most of us probably didn't notice, and I really just look forward to what Pixonic has in store again.